don't sleep on Guild Wars 2. If you like MMORPGs, good games in general with a nice story, then I can wholeheartedly recommend Guild Wars 2 to you. Why I'm making this video is Guild Wars 2 will release on Steam on the 23rd of August. There's a little typo here. It says 2012, but it's this year. It didn't release yet. For Steam at least. I think this will give the game a good boost, and it really deserves it. It's a really good game. Tons of awesome people there, of course. Like with everything, there are bad apples as well, but the community is really nice and helpful in general. Lots of guides you can look up, really good wiki, links will be in the description. This will obviously have its own launcher, but you know how it is with MMOs and Steam. You have a launcher into a launcher. Still, if you're interested and didn't want to play it before because you want all your games to be in Steam, there are people out there like that. Hey, just wanted to let you know, 23rd of August. This year, it's your time. It's really good. There was also a new expansion released, End of Dragons. It's a few months ago. I will put the release date of that as a screenshot on the screen, of course. And if you want to hear more in depth first impressions when I played Guild Wars 2, I will leave this in the description as well, and I will have a little pop-up over there. Oh, shouldn't have done this, my green screen spazzing out again. I love this. Come on, there we go. This game is heavy monetized, you should know this. Not really pay to win, it's convenience. If you want to see it like pay to win, then by all means. Game is free, the base game that is. The expansions, Heart of Thorns, and you will get the Path of Fire expansion, it seems, in the same bundle. I don't know how the price is here, but it's not that it wasn't that expensive. Really good story also. Heart of Thorns. Some of the maps can be a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really a big fan, but it grew on me. Path of Fire, a really amazing story, and this introduced the mount system. Really good mount system. The flying in Guild Wars 2 is really nice. You need actually skill. Same with the riding. There are numerous kinds of mounts. Like for example, a raptor mount will be your first. This can jump far, also fast. You will get a rabbit. This isn't as fast but can jump upwards really high. You will later get a griffin, even a dragon mount, but you have to do certain things of course for that. There's a beetle. This is the fastest mount, but really hard to navigate with. But it needs skill, so you need to get used to it. But there are also community created tracks where you can drive around with your speed beetle there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, community creations are there. This is basically like a guild house, and it's built like a racetrack. You can also race in certain maps. There are these challenges, lots of challenges in general, and lots to explore. In general, you can level by doing basically everything. You can gather for your professions, you can complete the map, you have to fill out hearts, where do you have to do certain things, you have to find hidden spots and stuff like this in general, so you can level up with that. You can level up with PvP, you can start directly with PvP. I really like the PvP system in Guild Wars 2. Really fun, lots of nice builds. The base game aged a bit poorly in my opinion. Still a nice story and stuff like this, but it's kind of like Final Fantasy 14. It's really a slow burner. I like the later expansions and storylines more. They're also in between storylines. Sometimes they are given away for free, so that's also pretty cool. There are lots of convenience stuff in the cash shop, lots of inventory space, bang things. There are world bosses. There's a teleporter device. You can teleport directly to the different world bosses, for example. You can go there manually as well, but it's convenience. The cash shop in general isn't too expensive. Lots of awesome outfits and cosmetics. In general, that is a big part of Guild Wars 2's endgame, is doing PvP, world versus world, and doing get your fashion on point basically. Also, really awesome events. There are nice Halloween events. I will leave links in the description and pop the video here up. So if you're interested, you can have a look. Also good for making money, especially if you're new. Really amazing events throughout the year. Winter event for Christmas and other stuff. There's a lot. There's in their wiki they basically have a calendar there. It's also super casual MMO. You basically can play, leave for half a year, come back, and you didn't really fall behind. This is a huge plus of the game. Can also be a huge minus if you are really competitive in a PvE kind of way. There is a ceiling. It's not like World of Warcraft that gets more and more. I mean, with the expansions, new stuff will get added, of course, and this will change a little bit then. But I think you get what I mean. There's a ceiling, not in other games like World of Warcraft, where you have another raid, and there's a lot of power creep, and you fall behind if you are not on the point. It's not here like this. There are some major grinds you can do, but they aren't necessary. There are different types of equipment, and I don't know, was it exotic? You can buy this as well. It's not that expensive, and this equipment isn't much worse than legendary stuff or things like this. Of course, legendary stuff is legendary, but it's not like you are leagues behind in PvE. In PvE, it doesn't matter, so that's also what I really love. In World vs. World, this is a little bit different, but in Battlegrounds, this doesn't really matter. Also, there's a lot of communities you can join, especially for World vs. World. You can really run around in a squad, really planned out things and stuff like this. You can conquer castles, bases basically. If you're a new player and didn't know, should I try this? Try it. It's really good, and like I said, it's free to play besides buying the expansions and of course the cash shop. So there's no monthly fee. You can play, stop, however you want. I think it really deserves it. It really deserves. There is so much charm in the game. So much cool stuff. You have a glider as well. You have a class. Of course, you have different classes, and then you have specializations. There are new specializations with the End of the Dragon expansion. Really cool stuff. For example, you can be a Grim Reaper as Necromancer, have a huge scythe, and you can turn into a Grim Reaper. And things like this. So you can be a ranger or a druid as a hunter. You can heal other people with that. The combat system is really action-packed and unique. Has a lot of skill to it. There are, besides some healing effects, usually you have to be careful what you're doing. Have to dodge, you can swap weapons, you have your abilities, you can go through them, then you can switch your weapon on the fly and have other skills you can use immediately in combination. So there's a lot of depth into this as well. It got streamlined a little bit. Before it was really complicated. I didn't like it, but the newer system, it's older now, but it's for me it was new. I like that more as the older one. Yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to talk about. It really deserves it in my opinion. And if you didn't try it before, you want to play it through Steam, now is the time. 23rd of August. Links will be in the description. If you're new and want to make money, I will leave also money making guides in the description. And I would say like, comment and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I usually do first impressions. That's why I have a first impression of Guild Wars 2. I do lots of indie games, roguelikes, horror games, whatever I like. And if you want to hear about new games, I'm your guy. Anyway, guys, have fun, have a nice day, and stay safe out there. Bye bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day, guys. Stay safe out there. Vincent out. Bye bye.